Evening. Uh, I don't know. I just wanted to point out, I guess, what's obvious and how every last thing concerned with my accounts is manipulated. Where, for instance, I've unsubscribed from everyone because, well, I was told to gather them all up and then I was told to throw them all away. And what the fuck? Why? Then there's this thing about manifesting, about, oh, you can't be connected to what you're manifesting. Okay, whatever. I can watch whoever the fuck I want to watch. I'm gonna see who comes up, like let the algorithm control my life, right? Doesn't that sound stupid? But then how one of my channels, right now I'm just linked to my own channels. So there should be two on each. But on my main channel, it says I have 5 subscriptions. So who are the other 3? And that's always that way. There's always secret connections. And then on another one, it says I only have 1. Well, I'm connected to my other 2 channels. Then, if I go in here to playlists, it says I have 1,917, 1,803 that are public. Okay? But then, if I go to my channel and manage the information, it's always different than the information provided elsewhere. So here it says, it changed from yesterday. It said I had like 16 or 1700 total. But it says I have 1899. And what was it over here at my data? Yeah, see, 18,000 and 1,899. But over here it says I have 1,917. So things are always being added in that aren't there, that I don't have access to, while things are being taken away that I don't have access to. And I thought, like for instance with the astrology, that we're all on satellite and everything's supposed to be perfectly aligned and computers are so smart and everything, but it seems like computers can't fucking do shit right. Everything is always other than what it seems, and even it can't even count right. It can't account for its own accounting system, which is pretty twisted. If I were to delete all my playlists, it'd probably say I had 20 left. But then I wouldn't be able to see what they were, what was being held against me on the side. Well, everything I have is always being hacked and manipulated and taken from, and anything's donated to me or could have been stolen, is put in some side account, but then who's drawn off of that? But if everything's accounted for and we have computers, then that should be easy to track down, right? While my playlists, if I go to playlists, each day it forces something to the top to try to force something upon me to tell me what to do off of the stuff that I created in the past. And since my last post, I've been extremely attacked where I can't even bend my left elbow all of a sudden. It's just swollen for no reason whatsoever. And during COVID, they would do that to me very, very consistently through whatever this control system is about making me obey something while at the same time letting me do what I want, but then using everything that I say and do against me. But who's doing that? That motherfucker needs a fucking ass whooping. It has zero to do with God, other than trying to make one person bow and submit to some invisible authority that's tied to technology and people controlling the technology in order to manipulate everyone. So that I'll turn into who they want me to be, but I have to do it on my own. And they have to corner me to do it, so that if I was to ever get out, then I'd be the one that they ask for. And it would seem like it was my own idea. But it wasn't. Unless I can be who I am. Which just shows how twisted the world really is in order to manipulate everyone. And how many times do you get taxed on your dollar when you have to work all morning each day to have your lunch if you go to McDonald's? It's really ridiculous. And this pain in my elbow is ridiculous too. I hardly move my arm. And out of the blue, for no reason. But as soon as I wrote that post, just for people to think about it, you know. As soon as I give a voice, and have a voice, then I'm in trouble for having a voice. And for expressing anything. But I'm supposed to believe that something good's supposed to come. I'm just supposed to let go. And then it'll come. Yeah, like what they did to me in the bus? I don't think so. If somebody were going to do something or whatever, then they would just do it. This manifestation shit is just about control and manipulation in order to make everyone submit and everyone lie to themselves in order to get what they want, so that when anyone shows up or anything works out for you, then you'll just be grateful to be alive, because they get to be God and play God over our lives, and then we'll do exactly what they want us to do. Taking away free will. And taking away the ability to communicate in general reciprocity. All based upon AI and technology, and those who can mess with all of us without revealing themselves, without having a voice, and use all of our own stuff against us. While, where's their stuff? Where's their voice? Where's their touch? Where's their compassion? Where's their ugly sides, or, you know, their tarot videos, or their beliefs, unless it's always backed behind a mask and all about each one serving the dark side or some shit, all up in the dark, trying to manipulate anyone who has any light in them, and use us as, yeah, women and children first, so that the men can be in control while they don't do anything or say anything, and they can just be like the ominous figures in the corner, holding all the money and all the power, all on nothing. I find that rather extremely troubling, because the whole thing behind them pushing technology is, oh, see, humanity is fallible and people can't make decisions and stuff, so we gotta let the computer do it, and it's faster or whatever. Yeah, maybe on a calculator and shit. And when it comes down to people's lives, you know, whatever. But then even the judicial system is so fucking bent, where it can't just be simple, and there can't be, it has to be on, nobody can hold the buck, and it has to be up to God, but who's God? And then like, okay, you get the death sentence, but then you got 10 years to appeal, but then everybody in the system has their own take on it, or, you know, and they manipulate everyone around that person that comes and goes to see him, and all of, it's just all bullshit in order to keep everyone down, in order to keep us feeding into something that doesn't pay. It doesn't pay for anyone. It just drains everyone and gives each of us somewhere to sit in essence like as if we were just sitting at home every day. But then we can exercise our authority, but I have no authority. It's up to the next person. It's up to the next person. It's up to the next person. Oh, but I could say you're out of order. I'm the boss. Oh, but when it comes down to it, I'm not the boss. The boss is somebody else. And so, how could anything actually work out like that? But then everyone of the chosen or the collective or whatever, we should have to hold everything on nothing. And anything we gather is using a language code against us and to lead us along while being monitored 24 hours a day. And everyone else just goes to work and comes home and it's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah. God. Yeah. Jesus. Now you need to work hard for your money, you know. Argue over politics and football. And the whole life is a struggle. But it's beside the point. And those that are in the lead are out here like me. And where's the support system? Unless it's just the whole system is trying to ride us and write us off while using us as an example, aside from even having a good example to follow. While the whole idea behind Trump having 36 felony counts and being immune has everything to do with one thing that I had was brought to believe and to say and to come up with during COVID of, oh, so presidents are immune to drug charges. Oh, okay, so we're not going to arrest you for drugs, but we're going to hold everything against you all together because we need to take that concept of the embodiment that we gave to you away from you, and you have to get rid of it and push back on it. And he's the two-time and everyone can see everything's two times around you, Josh. Like even your birthday, you got a brother is of the same birthday, and in the maypole, see, you know, it's all two. And then even I had a dad. My real dad's name is Victor, but then he had another son, supposedly older than me, named Victor. But then come to find out that wasn't even his real son, and so he's just got one. But has he ever contacted me since? No. So I woke up at 36. So 36 counts, but he's immune to those counts. But then, you know, I say, oh, well, you know, any one thing. And then pretty quickly, he's doing exactly the same but opposite thing and acting like he's all that. And he is it, but he's doing it absolutely wrong. And, oh, ICE. Okay, yeah, so I'll perpetrate ICE against everyone. Oh, well, see, you know, you get all messed up and the weather change. Yeah, but they're controlling the weather. Oh, well, so I gotta balance everybody in the whole fucking world by myself and submit so that I can come up and they can put me in my spot. What fucking spot if I don't have a fucking choice of what that spot is? When a man can sign his signature and get away with ripping parents away from their children and sending kids across the border that have diseases and then be like, oh, well, you were born in the United States, but now we have the right to kick anybody out we want to. But hey, nobody can take Josh from his position. Nobody can take Trump from his position. No, nobody can dethrone so-and-so. So, look, you're just like us. So, you're going to follow suit just like us. Only, well, you're taken care of. It's a bullshit regime. It's fucking wrong. When it's supposed to be, if anything, to equalize everyone, not to be balancing opposites and be a whole bunch of negativity, unless one can just hold that negativity in a couple texts on some fucking playlists so that other people can look at it and read the score and be like, I see. But then we have to have people in power that disempower everyone apart from having any power that wasn't absolutely given to him, but he was born into it. Oh yeah, like I was born into it too, you know. So where's my kids? Where's my wife? Oh, I don't get any of that until I cross over and become a part of the cabal. Or I just don't, I'm not allowed at all if I want to hold on to this whole thing about Christ. And then about being, being tied to every fucking story. As unique and manifested from magic. Some magic controls me. Oh, but everything I do, then they'll control everyone with the magic. You see what fucking demonic fucking system is going on? I can explain it and reveal it and show it, but is it ever going to change? And if I was tied up and given all this stuff, then I should be released. And when I'm released, then he should have to fucking stand for all his charges. Or, because see, it's all this thing about, oh, yeah, forgive. Forgive us and we'll forgive you. Oh, but we don't have to give you shit. Oh, but you have to give us every fucking thing. And we can hide it. And we can be whoever the fuck we want. We're untouchable, motherfucker. Yeah, nobody touch you only because we're protecting you. I don't like it. Not one bit. I guess I'm gonna wait a few days to do my tarot videos. The whole thing's got me a little fucking pissed off. It's not fair. Considering any of it.